Let's take a step back and look at some of the most iconic moments in sports history. Do you remember the FIFA World Cup final in 2022 where Argentina faced France? Or the epic clash between Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic at the French Open in 2022? How about Neeraj Chopra winning gold at the Tokyo Olympics? These are moments that have left us on the edge of our seats. Imagine if you couldn't experience these moments. If you couldn't share the joy or the agony. What if these memories were erased? Now let's shift our focus from the world of sports to the realm of entertainment. What if the magic of Bollywood, the glitz and glamour of the silver screen, vanished? It may sound like a far-fetched scenario, but what if I told you it could become a reality? Imagine this. One morning, the news breaks. The government of India has imposed a complete 10-year ban on Bollywood and the entire media industry. That means no films, no TV shows, no news channels. The question is, what will happen to a country that earns billions every year from the world of entertainment? First, let's understand how big India's media and entertainment industry really is. In 2024, this sector has grown to 2.5 trillion rupees, which is about 0.73% of India's GDP. Bollywood alone contributes 180 billion rupees annually. The entire screen sector, films, television, and OTT combined generates over 5.14 trillion rupees. Now, just imagine if all of this shuts down overnight, millions of jobs will vanish instantly. Statistics show that 2.64 million people are directly employed in this industry. Film and TV together employ 2.36 million individuals. Bollywood alone provides livelihood to 1.75 million people. So, if a 10-year ban is imposed in a single day, over 2.6 million people will be unemployed. But it's not just about jobs. The entire economy would collapse. Directly, there would be a market loss of 2.5 trillion rupees. The tourism industry would take a massive hit, because millions of foreign tourists come to India just to see Bollywood shooting locations. The advertising market, worth 1.28 trillion rupees, would also crash. And the ripple effect would destroy connected industries: costume design, makeup, catering, equipment, music, event management, and feed us all shutting down together. And this isn't just a theory. It has happened before. In 2025, China restricted American films during the trade war. The result: Hollywood suffered a loss of $585 million and several American studios fell into crisis. If the same were to happen in India, international films would stop coming in, while our local industry would also be. The damage, however, won't be limited to economics. Social and cultural impacts would be devastating. Entertainment isn't just business, it's a part of our culture. Think about it, what will young people do without films, TV, or shows? They will either turn to illegal content or become dependent on foreign platforms. Regional films will also be banned, leading to a cultural identity crisis. And with news media gone, there would be an information blackout. Less information means less political awareness, and that is a direct threat to democracy. Now, let's talk about the digital sector. By 2024, digital media had already become the largest segment, including OTT platforms, YouTube creators, and digital advertising. If the ban comes into effect, companies like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus Hotstar would lose billions in investment. Around 2 to 2.5 million digital creators would be left unemployed. And consumer spending worth nearly 29.6 trillion rupees would disappear. The government, too, would suffer massive losses. Every year, the entertainment industry contributes billions in tax, revenue through GST, income tax, and entertainment tax. Along with that, foreign exchange earnings from co-productions and international releases would also vanish. India's soft power, its cultural influence through films would collapse completely. History shows that whenever content is banned, illegal markets rise. India would face the same. Piracy would skyrocket. Underground cinema halls would open. Unregulated content would flood social media, and the government would be forced to tighten internet control. Some might argue that banning Bollywood could boost regional cinema. Yes, there is a possibility that South Indian, Bengali, or Marathi films could get more recognition. But the truth is, their funding, distribution, and infrastructure are heavily connected with Bollywood. Without that backbone, they too would struggle to survive. In the end, the biggest blow would be to India's global identity. Bollywood is India's cultural diplomacy. Around the world, people connect with India through its movies and songs. Without it, India's presence at international film festivals would vanish. Tourism would decline and foreign collaborations would cease. Even digital India would suffer. Entertainment is the single biggest reason people use the internet. Without it, digital payments, OTT, subscriptions, movie ticketing, and even the growth of 5G technology would slow down. The conclusion is, crystal clear, banning the entertainment industry would be nothing short of economic and social suicide. It would directly wipe out 2.6 million jobs, collapse a 2.5 trillion rupee market, trigger a cultural identity crisis, isolate India internationally, and deliver a severe setback to the technology sector. So the real question is, should we even think of banning the entertainment industry? Or is it better to regulate it and create more meaningful, responsible content? Friends, I leave this debate to you. Share your thoughts. Do you believe strict censorship is the solution, or is the real answer better creativity and stronger storytelling? Let the discussion begin in the comments. Thank you for watching.